G'day mates, let's clear the air right out of the gate. If you spend any time reading the news or scrolling through social media, you have probably seen the rumours. People are panicking, saying the government is about to introduce a massive 27% death tax on everything you own. I see the comments on my videos every day from Aussies who are terrified that the taxman is going to steal the inheritance they worked their whole lives to build for their kids. Let me give you some good news, followed by some very bad news. The good news is that Australia does not have an official death tax or inheritance tax on your house or your bank accounts. That specific rumour is just political noise designed to make you angry. But here is the bad news. The system has a hidden trap. There is a very real, very legal tax of up to 17% waiting to ambush your family the moment you pass away. But it doesn't target your house, it targets your superannuation. If you do not set things up perfectly, the Australian Tax Office will reach into your super account after you are gone and take a massive slice of the money you meant to leave to your adult children. Today, we are stripping away the rumours and looking at the absolute verified facts. I am going to show you exactly how this hidden superannuation tax works. We will look at different scenarios, whether you're married, single, rich or struggling. And I'll show you the completely legal strategies smart Aussies use to make sure their money goes to their kids, not to Canberra. The biggest mistake most Australians make starts with a piece of paper. You go to a lawyer, you pay good money, and you write up a last will and testament. You state clearly that when you pass away, everything you own goes equally to your two children. You sign it, you lock it in a drawer, and you think your family is protected. But here is the brutal truth. Your superannuation is not covered by your will. Superannuation is held in a trust. It sits outside of your normal estate. If you die tomorrow, the people who run your super fund get to decide who gets your money, unless you have given them specific legal instructions called a binding death benefit nomination. If you haven't filled out that specific form with your super fund, your money can end up in the wrong hands, or it can be delayed for years while lawyers fight over it. But even if you do fill out the form perfectly, the taxman is still waiting at the door. When you pass away and your super is paid out, the government looks very closely at exactly who is receiving the money. The Australian Tax Office divides your family into two groups: tax dependents and non-tax dependents. If your super goes to a tax dependent, they get the money 100% tax-free, no questions asked. Who is a tax dependent? It is usually your husband, your wife, your de facto partner, or children under the age of 18. If you pass away and leave your super to your wife, she gets every single cent. But what if your spouse has already passed away and you leave your super to your 35-year-old son or daughter who has their own job and their own house? In the eyes of the taxman, an independent adult child is a non-tax dependent. When your adult kids receive your super, the government looks at what is called the taxable component of your balance. This is the money your employer put in, plus the growth over the years. For most hard-working Aussies, almost their entire super balance is made up of this taxable component. When your adult child gets that money, the government slaps a 15% tax on it, plus the 2% Medicare levy. That is a 17% tax hit. If you leave $400,000 in super to your adult kids, the ATO will take roughly $68,000 before your kids see a dime. That is money you worked the night shifts for. That is money you sacrificed for. Gone. I want to pause the heavy math for just a second. We just crossed 900 subscribers on this channel. The comments, the support, and the real-life stories you are sharing with each other have been absolutely incredible. I sit at this table reading your messages, and it honestly inspires me to keep digging through the government rulebooks to bring you the truth.
We are building a real community here. And because we are a community, I have a request for you. I want you to go down to the comments right now. Tell me, who are you planning to leave your super to? Is it a partner or adult kids? Have you checked your binding nominations? And more importantly, tell me what problem you are facing right now. What confusing Aussie rule do you want me to explain in the next video? I promise you I will read every single message and I will reply to every single one of you. If you have a problem, drop it in the comments. Either I will help sort it out or one of the brilliant veterans in our community will jump in with an answer. It is my duty to help you navigate this maze. We are here to look after each other. Now, let's get back to the math, because I need to show you how to protect your money. I need to make something crystal clear. The strategies I am about to share are not a magic wand. There is no such thing as a 100% guaranteed one-size-fits-all solution in finance. Some of you watching are wealthy. Some of you only have a modest house and a tiny bit of super. Some of you are single and some are married. Let's look at how this hidden tax affects different lives. Scenario 1. The married couple. If you are married, your immediate risk is low. If you pass away, your super goes to your spouse tax-free. But the trap resets. When the surviving spouse eventually passes away and leaves the combined super to the adult kids, the 17% tax trap springs shut. You still need a plan for the final handover. Scenario 2. The single parent or widow. If you are single, divorced or widowed and your kids are grown up, you are directly in the crosshairs. You are the exact target for this tax. If you do nothing, the ATO is guaranteed to take 17% of your taxable super when you die. Scenario 3. The medical drain. Let's be brutally honest. Some of us won't have a massive super balance left to pass on. If you end up dealing with heavy medical bills in your 70s, or you need to pay for an aged care facility, your super might be completely drained just to keep you comfortable. In this scenario, stressing about the death tax is pointless. Your health and comfort must always come first. So, if you are worried about the taxman taking 17% of your kids' inheritance, what can you actually do? Here are 2 completely legal, validated strategies that smart Aussies use. Strategy 1. The recontribution strategy. Washing the super. This strategy is brilliant, but it requires a bit of paperwork. When you turn 60 and you retire, you are allowed to pull money out of your super completely tax-free. You're also allowed to put money into your super as a non-concessional after-tax contribution. So you work with an accountant. You pull out a large chunk of your taxable super component. It lands in your bank account. The next day, you put it straight back into your super fund as an after-tax contribution. You have just washed the money. You turned a taxable component into a tax-free component. The balance is exactly the same, but now when you pass away and leave it to your adult kids, the ATO gets nothing, 0%. Strategy 2. The cash-out strategy. The death tax we are talking about only applies to money sitting inside the superannuation environment when you die. It does not apply to cash sitting in a normal bank account. Some older Aussies, when they get a terminal diagnosis or feel they are reaching the very end of their journey, will simply log into their super account and withdraw the entire balance. They move it all into their normal everyday bank account. Because they are over 60, withdrawing it is tax-free. When they pass away a few weeks or months later, that money is now just cash in the bank. It forms part of their normal estate, goes into their will, and passes to their adult children with absolutely zero death tax attached. However, timing is everything. If you pull it out too early, you might end up paying personal income tax on the interest that cash earns in the bank. This is why you must get advice before making massive moves. The government relies on you being too busy or too confused to sort out your paperwork. They count on the fact that most people won't check their binding death benefit nominations, and they won't talk to a professional about the recontribution strategy. That ignorance is how the system quietly scoops up millions of dollars in inheritance taxes every single year.
But you are watching this video. You are educating yourself. You are taking the steering wheel back. Please, do not take this video as personal financial advice. Take this knowledge, sit down with a registered financial planner or an estate lawyer and tell them, I want to make sure my adult kids don't pay 17% tax on my super. Fix it. Protect your legacy. Protect the money you worked your whole life to build.
If this video opened your eyes to a rule you didn't know about, please hit that subscribe button. Give the video a like so YouTube shows it to more Aussies who need to hear this warning. And don't forget to jump into the comments and let me know what you want to learn next. I'm the Retired Aussie, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.